Explaining SCP-3812.
SCP-3812, titled, A Voice Behind Me, is one of the most powerful and complex entities in the SCP Foundation universe. Originally a human named Sam Howall who died in 1996, he rose from his grave as an ascending reality warping anomaly, spiraling into madness as he realizes he is a fictional character. SCP-3812 is not just a standard reality bender. Its primary trait is eternal transcendence. It exists in a perpetual state of ascending through different layers of fiction, effectively transcending the reality, rules, and even the authors of the universe below it. As it climbs higher, it views everything beneath it as a mere story. SCP-3812 suffers from an advanced form of Eigenmann-Vetter schizophrenia and extreme paranoia. It cannot easily distinguish the real from the imaginary, the living from the dead, or separate its own past personalities. The entity is essentially fractured, constantly hearing all levels of reality at once. Key abilities: Narrative Ascension. Its primary and most famous ability is to infinitely transcend any tier of reality, even superseding its own author and the very story written about it. Omnipotent reality warping. Because it views every universe as flat fiction, it can rewrite, manipulate, or erase any concept, law of physics, space, or time at will. Absolute immunity. It cannot be contained, tranquilized, or killed. It alters reality to effortlessly remove any perceived threat to its freedom of movement. The layers of reality idea. The SCP article introduces the concept that reality exists in layers. A fictional character exists inside a story. That story exists inside a larger reality. That larger reality could itself be another story. SCP-3812 gradually becomes aware of these layers and starts moving beyond them. A simple analogy. 1. A character in a comic book. 2. The comic book is written by an author. 3. The author exists in a world. 4. That world might itself be fictional to something even higher. SCP-3812's main anomaly is that it keeps moving upward through these layers. Whenever it reaches a higher level, it eventually begins to transcend that level too. Before becoming SCP-3812, it was a normal man named Sam Howall. He suffered from severe mental instability and began hearing voices and perceiving things that nobody else could. The SCP Foundation initially believed he was mentally ill, but they later realized something far stranger was happening. A huge part of SCP-3812's story is psychological horror. Sam Howall suffers from an extreme form of schizophrenia-like perception. He constantly hears voices and perceives realities that other people cannot see. The SCP Foundation believes this is connected to his awareness of higher narrative levels. Narrative Ascension explained. 1. Imagine a video game character suddenly realizing their world is a game. 2. The player controlling them exists. 3. The player is actually fictional to someone else. 4. That person is fictional to someone else. 5. The process never ends. The Ben explanation. One of the most important parts of the article involves a mysterious figure often called Ben. According to SCP-3812's narrative, Ben created a reality. Ben tried to create a being that would surpass everything. The result was SCP-3812. But because SCP-3812 surpasses everything that surpasses it, it eventually surpassed even its own creator. SCP-3812 possesses abilities such as reality manipulation, time manipulation, space manipulation, causality alteration, conceptual alteration, narrative manipulation, continuous transcendence beyond higher realities. However, the article intentionally leaves many things unclear.